Hello Magic fans, I'm Beef and welcome back to another standard gameplay video, and today we are playing a blue-green or Simic zoo deck featuring Diligent Zookeeper. So Diligent Zookeeper is a 4-mana 4/4 and it says each non-human creature we control gets +1/+1 for each of its creature types to a maximum of 10. Now I have seen people say, why is that restriction on there? And Seth, better known as Seth and Olive from MTG Goldfish, did explain probably the main reason is there is a card called Werewolf Pack Leader from Adventures in Forgotten Realm, the D&D set from a few years ago. That is a 2-mana 3/3 Werewolf Human, and then you can pay, I think, 3 mana, 2 green and a white, I think, off the top of my head, to turn it into a 5/3, and it loses the human creature type. So if you have a way to give it all creature types, such as through Master Nexus, which turns all your creatures into all creature types, and then activate that ability, it would have every single creature type but not human, and it would get like +300 and something, +300 and something. That's why. But for our case, all it means we do is we play cards which are non-human and have as many creature types as possible, which is mostly 2, although we do have 1 3-drop, and that, sorry, not 3-drop, 3 creature type, and that is Elder Cat Turtle, a 3-mana 3/6 with Vigilance and Reach, and when it enters we gain 3 life, and it's really, really powerful. The Lion Turtle is an Elder Cat Turtle. However, it can't attack or block unless there are 3 or more lesson cards in our graveyard, but we can tap it to add 1 mana of any colour. Because of that, we do have a lesson sub-theme. Rounding out the deck, we have Llanowar Elves. It's an Elf and Druid. We have Badgermole Cub. And I think this is the problem with Badgermole Cub is, one, it's obviously really, really powerful, but it's just in every single green deck. Why wouldn't you play? It is that powerful. But for our case, it is a Badger and a Mole, so it would get +2/+2 from the Zookeeper. We also have a turtle, 4 turtle ducks, a 1-mana 0/4 turtle bird. So again, with the Zookeeper would be a 2/6, and obviously Zookeepers do stack. So if we get more than 1, we get better and bigger things. And then we also pay 3 until the end of turn. This creature gains base power 4 and trample. That's not bad. And obviously, let's say it's a 2/6 with the Zookeeper down, we can pay 3 and it will become a 6/6 with trample. So that's not bad for a 1-drop. We have 2 copies of Malcolm Alluring Scoundrel. We can flash it in, and it is a Siren Pirate. And when it deals combat damage to the player, we put a chorus counter on it. Then we draw a card, then discard a card. And if there are 4 or more chorus counters on Malcolm, we may cast a discarded card without paying its mana cost. We probably aren't going to get that far, but because it costs 2 non-human creature types, we do like playing it. You could also go Spyglass Siren, 1 mana, 1/1 flying Siren Pirate as well, turn it into a 3/3 flyer. And then, yes, we do have Oroboroid, because it is a plant worm. It will come into play. It will be a 3/5 if we've got the Zookeeper down, obviously buffing our board by even more. And then the final non-lesson card is the Legend of Kyoshi, a 6-mana saga. Draw cards equal to... First counter, draw cards equal to the greatest power among creatures we control. With the Zookeeper and a Oroboroid, we're going to have some pretty big creatures. And even without any of those, a Lion Turtle just being a 3-mana 3/6 means we can draw 3, but often draw more of those. Then the second counter, we Earthbend X, whereas X is the number of cards in our hand. That land becomes an island in addition to its other types. We are playing Simic, so that could be relevant. And then phase 3, Exile Saga, return to battlefield transformed as Avatar Kyoshi, a 5/4 lands we control of trample and hexproof, and we can tap to add X of any one colour, where X is the greatest power among creatures we control. The rest are all just lessons, because 1, they're really, really powerful, but also so we can get a Lion Turtle attacking and blocking. 2 copies of Boomerang Basics, return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. If we control that permanent, we draw a card. Sometimes I do, turn 1 turtle duck, turn 2 bounce the duck, and then replay the duck, we draw a card. But also we can use it to bounce any of our opponents' non-lands as well. 2 copies of Seismic Sense. Look at the top X cards of our library, where X is the number of lands we control. We may reveal a creature or land card among them. Put it into a hand, put the rest on the bottom of the library in a random order. So great to help dig through our deck. And then Cumulative Wisdom, I'm sure needs no introduction by now. Look at the top 3 cards of our library, put 1 of those cards into a hand, the rest on the bottom of the library in any order. However, if we have 3 or more lessons in our graveyard, put all of those cards into our hand. 4 copies of Ill Quencher, a conditional counter spell, counter target spell, and it says controller pays 2. And obviously against certain decks, if they're playing out their big game ender, just countering it. And also this is where sometimes players get punished for not playing lands before combat, or not playing their land out before they cast their big spell. And then finally, 4 copies of Shared Roots. We search the library for a basic land card, put it on the battlefield tapped, then shuffle. It is Rampant Growth. So obviously hope all of these will let us hopefully turn the Lion Turtle on and also turn Accumulate Wisdom to do draw 3. Mana base, as you'd expect, lions, islands, forests, 4 botanical sanctums, 4 Willow Rush Verges, and 2 multiversal passages. We do only have 20 lands because we have some card draw, but also, you know, Land of White Elves, Badgermole card, Lion Turtle taps for mana, just help with our mana costs as well. So yeah, it's, as I said, it's kind of annoying that this is just a Land of Elves, Badgermole card or Roboroid deck with other stuff, but a lot of green decks are like that at the moment with Badgermole card and Roboroid being so powerful. But on the flip side, green has been absolute trash in the last 5 years. So it's good to see them get some powerful cards. So really fun deck, really good going a bit wide and just smashing and buffing all our creatures by like +2/+2. So I think the only creature we have in the deck that doesn't get at least +2/+2 would be the Avatar, where it turns out Avatar Kyoshi because it has only one creature type. Also, interesting, bear in mind, I thought before I played it that the lands would get +1/+1, but earthbent lands, but they don't have a creature type. They are just land creatures. They're not elementals or anything. So just be aware they won't get a buff from the Diligent Zookeeper. So yeah, really fun. Hope you'll enjoy it. If you do, please remember to like and subscribe. I'd like to give a shout out to my patrons. They are Arcadius, Mihail, Thomas, and Adrian. Thank you very much for your support. Thank you everyone else for your support, and I'll see you all in the gameplay. Opponent goes first. Turn 1, Duck. Turn 2, Malcolm. You have a Burst Lightning. Or a Shock. Most likely a Burst Lightning. There is no point playing Shock unless you're going for both. Does mean Malcolm is most likely going to die. Do you have 2 Shocks? Scalding Viper. Is that an opponent? Or? Yeah, opponent. I will flash in Malcolm and take 2. Take 1, I mean. That's just mean. My duck. Well, that's a few more lands than I wanted. Let's discard an island. We do gain 3 life from this. But it can't block yet. And we're not really close to being able to block. But next turn we can get the Zookeeper down, which does buff our board. Although I expect Malcolm to eat one yet. Let us get a Zookeeper down for a blocker. Oh yeah, and we can. Seismic Sense. Let's just take the Zookeeper, another Zookeeper for now, and hope we draw a 6th land. And hopefully they don't have more Iros demonstrations. But it looks like they might. If we only have 2 lands. Yeah, we're not blocking that. Oh, we can Legend of Kyoshi next turn because of the Lion Turtle. Duh. There's a my. Oh, there's another Diligent Zookeeper. We'll play this on green. Shock it in. Fanatical Firebrand is holding up priority. And we need to discard. We'll discard. And it'll quencher. We have all four of our Diligent Zookeepers. Well, that's annoying. Cowards. We are down to 5. We do need to hold up Idle Quencher. Surf Bend you. A chunky 8/8. Oh, that's going to be an issue. Well, we will swing in with our 8/8 and our 4/4. They're down to 14. They did hit a 4th land. We do take 1. But they now can't. That's hopefully means we have lethal, or at least a huge backswing. Yes, Sanctum is going to get trample, and Verge not having trample is not really relevant. And we can play out another Diligent Zookeeper, which won't ping us from the Viper, and then the Lion Turtle is going to be a 12/15. Badgermole Cub 9/9. That will be an 8/8 with trample. So yeah, we should have it as we should just have lethal. Yeah, Lion Turtle doesn't have trample. Our opponent goes first. An okay hand. We do need more lands. Maybe we boomerang basic our own Turtle Duck to help draw as well. Seeing as I can't imagine they'll have many. Okay, we can stop with the lands now. Opt. Their lessons as well. They pitched their own boomerang basics. Well, if they're going to leave mana up, I think we just attack with a duck. You are on a clock. I mean, we can do this all day. Come on, activate ability. Do you have another abandoned attachments or something? There's a Wan Xing Tong. Obviously, a duck can attack through him. Do they want to block? I think we'll just hold up Idle Quencher. Hopefully they tap out for something. Alright, well, there's no point then Idle Quencher in that, is there? I imagine this does get countered. Maybe they go big on 3 steps ahead. Counter and draw 2. Spectral Denial. Do you have more Spectral Denials? Okay, that's really annoying. Let's try and get you out then, but I imagine you have more counter spells. Oh, they don't. This gains us 3 life. They go and dig in. We will take 9. Or do we not take 9? We will take 3. This is getting kind of annoying. Come on, counter it then. We do have 4 mana. Ooh. Ooh. Well, we're going to need to discard. The fact that they also they couldn't counter that means I'm guessing they can't counter this. Fair enough. I mean, if they can get rid of our Oberoid, we are just screwed. Like, picture Gran. Justin with the Wan Shi Tong again. We have to block. We're down to 3. Wow, okay. They ran out of steam. We go first. Well, we've got a pretty good hand. Even if we've got no lessons. What do our opponent have? Oh, there's a lesson. We'll turn on the island. Let's bounce our Llanowar Elves and draw and replay our Llanowar Elves. That's what you call value. What do our opponent have? Well, that's annoying. Hopefully they don't have more. Could do with things that aren't lion turtles. Drake Catcher. Oh, there is another cub. Turn on you. Get down a lion turtle. Gain 3. Swing in. I'm surprised I didn't block with the otter. Because I think they're just dead. Yeah, that was odd. We go first. We do need more lands, but maybe Accumulate Wisdom can help us find them. Or maybe we can bounce our own Turtle Duck with a Boomerang Basics to draw a card. I think we play out you then and play you on blue, get it into tapped. Removal. Yep. That's a shame. Well, we found a land. We could hit him for 4. Well, let's bounce you and draw a card and replay you. Because ideally, I would like to accumulate wisdom once we get 3 lessons in the graveyard, but that's probably not necessarily likely. So they are life gain. Oh, let's get out of Zookeeper. I would love another Zookeeper. Oh, don't. Well, now I'll definitely love another Zookeeper. I think that'll do me fine though for now. They must run out of removal at some point. There's the pride, mate. Oh, there's a little quencher. So let's... If we fetch a land, then next turn we can Legend of Kyoshi. I don't expect Il Quencher will do a huge amount. And next turn as well, we can play Legend of Kyoshi after combat. Obviously, it did do something then. What do you have for 1 mana? If they play that out beforehand... You do, like, obviously one of the rules of Magic is you leave things until as late as possible so you don't give your opponent information, but lands you play out. Because of things like that. Well, let's go to combat. They might have removal. But obviously they need to make a block, otherwise they are just dead. Okay. Do you have another one? I don't know why they did that. We draw 8. And we can get down Little Elves, and we don't even have to discard. There's another Pride Mate. I don't think that's going to do it, but I could be wrong. Really? Wow. Let's see what's... Let's get you. But I think we've probably got there. Yep. As a 4 life gain deck, we didn't really do a huge amount. Our opponent goes first. We've got ramp, but no turn 1 play for now. Well, we do have 3 lessons in hand. Oh, are they Gishath? Dinosaurs? Well, I think we shared roots. Means we are shields down, but next turn we can Badgermole Cub. If we... Earthbend you. There was no stick, but I am going to hold up. It'll quench you. Next turn we can get down a turtle. But chances are they have another one. Let's get down you. And let's get down you. Let's get our Zookeeper, as that's what we're here for. And I will get down another Badgermole cub. And we'll swing in 4-2. But do have another Zombify. No, just as Caesar spoils, they pitch another Gishath. Well, let's play out you. And let's swing in. And yeah, opponent scoops. They needed another Zombify, really. And there is a chance we didn't attack with the island so that we could accumulate wisdom and then still have potentially find another Ill Quencher, even though they probably had too much mana. Our opponent goes first. No ramp, but... Oh, there's ramp. I expect him to die. Yes. Well, let's then flash in Malcolm. There's a Terminus of Return. They could have a 1-mana removal spell at instant speed, but they don't. Let's get down Land and White Elves and we'll hold up and accumulate wisdom. Let's pitch a Boomerang basic. And we'll still hold up. Accumulate wisdom. Let's pitch Land and White Elves. Oh, Obsessive Pursuit. Let us get a Ill Quencher. Well, there's another Accumulate Wisdom, but we'll get down our Diligent Zookeeper. We'll pitch that. They have clues. They're multiplying. Are they Ugin? Well, in that case, we'll play out a Turtle Duck. We'll swing in. They're down to 4. Pitch a land. They go a dig in. They're down to 3. And we just draw 3. But I think they are dead yet. We even if they, well, I suppose if they had more things in hand, they could have cast with Ugin to remove other creatures. But say if they just +2 to gain life and draw, then we probably still would have had lethal because it would have been Exaxes. We go first with an okay hand. Well, let us Badgermole cub. And see how they react with a Badgermole cub. We'll play this on blue. We will get a forest. And let's see if they want to take that trade. We can ill Quencher or flash in Malcolm. It'll quench up. And then we will Zookeeper. Hit in for 4. Fortunately, we can't hold up Little Quencher anymore. Another cub. Maybe I should have held up Little Quencher, although I could have paid for it. Yeah, they have tons of mana. But we're about to get pretty chunky as well. And yeah, our opponent scoops. And then next turn, obviously, we can get down another Digilant Zookeeper and buff everything even more. Our opponent goes first. What do they do? Turn 1 elves, turn 2 probably just hold up It'll Quencher. Maybe play out of size makes sense. But what are they doing? Life gain? Well, they have charted a course. Well, let's seismic sense and get a forest, and we'll hold up It'll Quencher. Oh, we'll play out a Turtle Duck. Well, they obviously have a counterspell. The joy of control. You have something, use it or don't. Well, let's get down this. We might get countered. Obviously, if they play a 3 steps, we could counter it. No more lies, we can't. We will counter you. Do you have a board sweeper? Wow, okay. Well, let's Badgermole cub then. Turn on you. And we get down a Zookeeper. Hit in for 2. Don't know why I was about to say 6 there. They clearly have something as well. Well, let's... One if I have an Aetherize. Do they? Okay. I mean, alright. I don't know why you did that on the duck. And not, say, the Badgermole cub. Or, okay, our opponent scoops because we're about to batter them, but they clearly had a counterspell still. Our opponent goes first. What do they do? Turn 1 elves, turn 2 probably just hold up, it'll quench you. Maybe play out of size, makes sense. But what are they doing? Life gain? Well, they have charted a course. Well, let's size make sense and get a forest, and we'll hold up, it'll quench you. Oh, we'll play out a turtle duck. Well, they obviously have a counterspell. The joy of control. You have something, use it or don't. Well, let's get down this. We might get countered. Obviously, if they play a 3 steps, we could counter it. No more lies, we can't. We will counter you. Do you have a board sweeper? Wow, okay. Well, let's Badgermole cub then. Turn on you. And we get down the Zookeeper. Hit him for 2. Don't know why I was about to say 6 there. They clearly have something as well. Well, let's... One if I have an Aetherize. Do they? Okay. I mean, all right. I don't know why you did that on the duck. And not say the Badgermole cub. Or okay, our opponent scoops because we're about to batter them, but I still they're clearly out of counter spell still.